Hi, welcome to Genius. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the relationship between courses, venues, and events. Events are public, private, run-in, hold, and completed. Public meaning it's open to the public to book. Private are private events for in-house training. Run-in are events that are running in real time. Hold are events that you've created but you are unsure if you are going to run them yet. And completed are events that have already run and are finished. Now let's look at an event. Go to public events and we can see that all of the events are listed in date order. I can click this button to book it directly. Each event has its own unique ID number, the course, the venue, the dates and times, the price, and on this event I can see I have got 10 learners booked, 10 places available, meaning 20 places overall. If I'd like to change the display settings, I just click the button, check the boxes that I'd like to view, I'll check this box just to show how the display is changed. Now I can see my profit and loss. For this to be accurate, I need to add my expenses, which is explained further in the help files and videos. So let's look at an event. Click the event number and I can see that each event has its own unique ID number. I can see that it's public, I can see that it's live, I can see the course, the venue, the dates and the times. I can see minimum and maximum places and the price. I can change any of these settings. I can change the course. I can change the venue. All of these must be uploaded via the course and venue templates first though. I can also change the dates, times, prices, but I must make sure that I save changes. So let's look at the event again. The relationship between the event, First Aid at Work, the course and the venue is important, as every event must have a course and a venue to be able to run. Now let's explore the tabs at the top. If I click Add Event, I can see there's more tabs here. All of these are explained in further detail in the help files. I can replicate an event, which allows me to replicate this specific event if it has the same course and the same venue. I just need to add new dates and times. I can add join-in instructions for each event. This is an editable document that I can add all the important information that I want the learner to know. I can select if I want the client to have access to the customer platform or if I want to send join-in instructions automatically. Genius automatically pulls all of the information needed for the join-in instructions, but all of these boxes are editable if you need to add any further information. Just make sure you press Save Changes. We can also add registers and exams. These are explained further in the help files. We also have a share-in button, so if you have an event that you'd like to advertise on social media, for example Twitter, Facebook, just click the button and it gives you a link to add to your social media post. This then allows your customers to book direct with you using the link. We can also add surveys, which is explained further in the help files. Now let's take a look at the right hand side. I can see I have 10 bookings or 10 learners, 10 places booked, 10 available, 20 places overall, 50% booked. I can see expenses, revenue and profit. Now the profit is the revenue minus the expenses. For this to be truly accurate though, you need to add your expenses. So we can click add expenses and we've got course, venue, trainer and miscellaneous expenses. All of these expenses need to be added into your template first though. So if you add an expense in the First Aid at Work course template, it will then add into the drop-down menu to add into your event. Check the relevant boxes and then click add expense. The system also calculates our break even, so it knows we need 2 places booked to be able to break even. Now let's look at adding a trainer so we can see how expenses work. I'm going to choose Mr. Jack Boss, I'll accept on his behalf, invite trainer. Now we can see that Mr. Jack Boss has been added as our trainer. Click add expenses, add trainer expenses. Now we can see Mr. Jack Boss charges £400 a day, so check the box. Quantity is 3 because it's a 3-day course. Add trainer expense. And now it calculates our expenses, revenue and loss, so it has changed. And now we can see we need 12 places booked to break even. And we can see here that it has added the expenses correctly. Now let's look at our learners. We can see on this event we have 10 learners booked on. All 10 places have been booked by Mr. Jeff Burnham, who works for Jacob's Biscuits. So as we can see, all 10 learners haven't got any names assigned to each booking. We could add a learner by clicking the button, switch learners. We can add an existing learner or fill in the details and add a new learner. So let's look at the headings. If we add a learner in here, their email address would end up in this box here. And we can also see that joining instructions haven't been sent. To send joining instructions within Genius is really simple. You just click the button, send JIs to learner, although each booking would have to have a learner assigned, or send JIs to contact. So then joining instructions would be sent to Mr. Jeff Burnham to distribute amongst his team. And we can also add additional notes for each learner, for example if a learner can't make a session or if they require any additional needs. There are so much more features to Genius. If you'd like to learn more, then please look at the other help files to discover how Genius can help you within your business.